Welcome to the Postgame Show presented by the Maroon Club, enhancing 23 Division I sports. Join the Maroon Club today, and our player of the game is presented by Coca-Cola. Experience the Coke side of life. A relieved Fran O'Hanlon with Dan Mowdy.
All right, thanks a lot, Gary. Fran, it seems like you could just take the preseason poll and throw it right out the window. Parity seems to be the name of the game in the Patriot League this year, and Loyola really came ready to fight Lafayette today.
Well, that's one of the reasons that you play the out of league. You're going to get better. You're going to test yourself against different types of teams, and getting into league, it's just so much different. Everybody's well prepared for you, and you're right. I mean, I don't think. I'll talk about the preseason at the end of the season banquet. Right now, all I'm thinking about is league, and that's the most important thing.
Absolutely. Tell me a little bit about the importance of rebounding in this contest. That really kind of spelled the ebb and flow of this game, and there wasn't much ebb, but there was a lot of flow.
Yeah, well, we didn't get off to a good start rebounding the ball. I thought they did a terrific job in the beginning. We started to, do a much better job. I thought Matt Klanuski gave us some good minutes. Being without Dan in the first half doesn't help us, but he committed a couple of dumb fouls, and he's got to learn from that. But I think overall we did a pretty good job on the boards.
Are you getting less and less happy to see your assistant coach, former assistant Josh Leffler, when he returns to Kirby Sports Center?
Well, he certainly knows our system and our team well, and he did a great job of scouting us. But at the end of the day, we came out with the victory, which was nice.
Well, congratulations on that, and good luck against American. We'll be back here to see that one 2 o'clock on Saturday.
Absolutely.
Thanks, Coach. Fran O'Hanlon, the winning head coach for the Lafayette Leopards. Let's turn to our Coca-Cola player of the game, Seth Hendricks. Seth, what a battle out there. We don't see you foul out of too many games, but this was a very physical contest.
Yeah, they were attacking us, the bigs especially, and they were just creating a lot of contact. And you got to keep your hands straight up. And Dan and I got in foul trouble, and they made us pay for it. So,
this fall we got to see tailback Ross Sherman carry Lafayette on his shoulders in certain situations. This seemed to be like maybe one of those situations where Seth Hendricks had to do that, at least for portions of this contest.
I don't know about that. My teammates did a great job of finding me, Nick, Bryce, Joey, Zach. And with Dan being out with foul trouble in the first half, somebody had to step up. I did what I could.
Absolutely, and you did it well, especially when it was needed. 22 points for Seth Hendricks, 8 out of 15 from the floor, 5 of 8 from the three-point line, especially prominent because Tazinski was so well covered tonight from the arc. 1 of 2 from the free throw line, 6 rebounds and a block along the way. Congratulations, Seth Hendricks.
Thank you.
There's our Coca-Cola player of the game. Let's bring it back to Gary and John.
All right, Dan Mowdy, thank you very much, and our congratulations to both Fran and Seth for a job very well done. Here's John with tonight's highlights.
And Gary, it was a knockdown, drag out, and Fran O'Hanlon said it all. When you play in the league, it's going to be a war. Loyola got it going early. Eric Laster with a couple of long-range bombs, and their ability to help themselves. Andre Walker gave them a lift, gave them another look at it. Laster again, and Gary Loyola was doing a good job getting to the rim. Their athleticism, pounding the boards. Walker again on the inside. He was a load, 12 first half points. A little quieter in the second half, but Lafayette's offense, Gary, is relentless. Seth Hendricks, Coca-Cola player of the game. Loyola did not do a good job negotiating that little dribble handoff, and they weren't really good at recovering, especially to Lafayette shooters, Seth Hendricks in particular. There's Franz Rossman with a little hook shot on the inside. When he got the ball down low, he was trouble. And then Tyler Hubbard got it going, Gary. Almost too much at the end for the Leopards, but Joey Tazinski finds Seth Hendricks in the corner. Seth, 22 big points tonight. It was just too much. Seth Hendricks, here's a mid-range jump shot. He can beat you in so many ways, and then it was only a matter of time before Joey Tazinski, their best percentage shooter, from three-point range, knocks down another one, and boy, those were huge down the stretch as this game stayed pretty much tight the entire way. Tyler Hubbard, Gary, went absolutely unconscious in about the last 4 minutes. Lafayette was up 10, and that lead disappeared almost immediately. Look at Tyler Hubbard knocking down his second one. I think we're going to see another one. His feet are on the Lafayette logo at half court, and he knocks it down. But in the end, it was Lafayette's defense. Seth Hendricks, they missed him a lot in the first half. His presence felt in the second half. He stayed out of foul trouble and finished the game. Nick Lidner got to the rim, Gary. He didn't always finish, but I'll tell you, that penetrating move right there breaks down the defense, and Dan Triss was there to clean up. On that play, Seth Hendricks fouled out. There was still 1:43 left, but it was Lafayette's defense ultimately that held serve Joey Tazinski with that last decisive block.
So a good win for the Lafayette Leopards. The 65 Loyola points came on 21 field goals. They were 9 for 19 from beyond the arc and 14 for 17 from the free throw line. They got 17 points out of Andre Walker. He was outstanding tonight. Tyler Hubbard really got it going. 3 first-half points, 14 in the second half for 17. And Eric Laster with 13 points. Loyola goes to 6-10 and 2-3 in the Patriot League. For Lafayette, they're 69 points on 25 field goals, 9 for 22 from beyond the arc and 10 for 15 from the foul line. We said that Seth needed some help. He got 22 tonight, and he got help in the second half. 13 from Dan Trist, 13 from Joey Tazinski. The Leopards go to 11-5. More importantly, they now go to 3-2 and can be no worse than second place in the Patriot League after tonight's action finally shakes out. The American University Eagles are in town on Saturday at 2 o'clock. They are the defending Patriot League champions. The invitation is there for you to join John and Dan and myself and the RCN television team. We thank you so much for watching. For all of us, I'm Gary Laubach. Good night, everybody.